Wow, what an exciting match to have watched. It was a beautiful game, a game that lived up to expectation. Brazil versus Morocco. This match was very, very anticipated. It was an anticipated match that everybody had their eyes on, and it did not disappoint at all. There was not a disappointment in the entire 90 minutes. It was it was Morocco that started off on a very, very good foot. They had everything going for them. In fact, the entire first half is the story of Morocco. They were doing every single thing right. At least in the first 20 minutes, every single thing that they were doing was on point. They were the first to test the Brazilian defense. And the Brazilian defense showed some level of resilience initially until they were able to come into the game slowly as well. They also had a try at the Moroccan defense. It was a little bit tough for them. And just when we thought that Brazil were beginning to take control over the game, out of nowhere, a beautiful surging pass through to Saibari, and then he, with a cool, calm composure, buried the ball with a beautiful chip over the goalkeeper to put Morocco ahead. It was a nice first half for Morocco. But just after the cool break, there was a different setting to Brazil. They looked more eager, they looked more hungry. And yes, their hunger was satisfied when Vinicius Jr., through individual brilliance, was able to bury a beautiful equalizer for Brazil. We've seen him score such goals in the La Liga. We've seen him captain side repeat it in the Champions League. And yes, now he's able to show it on the world stage. The Brazilian national team has not seen much of him. They've not seen much of his brilliance as he does for Real Madrid. But yes, today he came to the party. He was the bright spot of the entire Brazilian team, doing very, very, very well. The first half ended in a 1-all draw. And when they came back in the second half, Brazil started off right on the right paddle as well. They kept pushing, they kept pushing. In fact, the second half is a story for Brazil. But before I continue, hey, I need to remind you, hit the subscribe button so you hear from us next time we put something live. Yes, let's continue. So the first half belonged to Morocco, the second half to Brazil. Brazil had control over the second half, the most part of the game. And they tried time and time again to use the side of Vini Jr. because when Vini Jr. has a run at a player, you know that he's unstoppable. Got to a time that the Morocco had to mark him, not just man marking, but they had to put 3 players on him, keep him tight, not give him room to operate. And that was what Morocco was able to do to contain Vini Jr. a little bit. Rafinha, on the other hand, did not have so much of a bright day. Yes, he looked a little bit more threatening sometimes, but it was not as explosive as he does for his club side, Barcelona. Yes, a very beautiful game by all standards. It ended with an 1-all draw, each team getting a point. Going into their second game, they are going to be more optimistic, knowing that they showed some level of brilliance in this game. They showed some level of quality in this game. So they would have the belief that the second match is going to be a walkthrough for them. And if they are able to get those points, they are one step ahead of moving to the next stage of the competition. But let me know your thoughts as well in the comment section. What do you think? Was it Morocco that prevented Brazil from playing their football and winning? Or was it Brazil that sized up? Because we know that on their way through the qualification, they did have a struggle. But today, boy, did they come to the party. Everything seemed to be working for them right. Even though they struggled initially, they were able to find their pattern. Carlo Ancelotti doing what he does best during the cool break, and he changed the game all together. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I go by the name Black, and just like I said, this is Kandy Studios, your number one place when it comes to sports. This World Cup, we are coming your way with a lot of live updates, and you cannot afford to miss them. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell as well. Bye for now.